Well, it's important to remember that laws are made really to protect kids. So it's more accurate to say that it's against the law for someone to have sex with a minor, someone under 16. The law says that if you're under 16 years of age, you cannot consent to have sex. And actually, if you're 16 or 17, you can't have sex with someone 24 years of age or older. That's also a crime for someone 24 years of age or older to have sex with someone 16 or 17. So it's important to remember that. And then, you know, on the sexting, that is really a big thing right now, and I'm afraid there are a lot of myths. How many of you feel like when you send something from your phone to someone else on their cell phone, or like on your Facebook, that all that's private? Is that what you think?
Feel that way?
Do you feel like it's still private? You know, it's not. I mean, as soon as you send something through the phone line, as soon as you get on Facebook and you send something out to someone else, it's kind of like you're just out in the public talking. So there are lots of laws against taking photographs of minors, sending photographs of minors, possessing them, or even like trying to entice a minor, or, you know, asking a minor to send a nude or partially nude photograph of themselves. That's all against the law. And actually, the Florida legislature has just passed a new law that's going to go into effect in October that does make it illegal for one minor to send a nude or partially nude photograph to another minor over the cell phone. And if you possess it, you can get in trouble too.
Got a question coming from Ben.
If you do receive a text message but don't do anything with it, will you still get in trouble?
Well, what the law says is that you wouldn't get in trouble as long as you go tell someone. Like if you receive a nude photograph from someone else, if you tell your parent or tell someone at your school, then you're not going to get in trouble for that, and as long as you didn't ask them to send it to you. But if you just keep it on your phone, then you may get in trouble for possessing that nude photograph.
How about over here? I think Matthew had a question.
If your partner lies about their age, will you get in trouble?
You could still get in trouble if they're under 16 years of age. That is still against the law, and it's not a defense that you didn't know how old they were, or even if they lie about their age, that's still not a defense to that crime. The bottom line is, it's really important that one day down the road, when you do make the decision to have sex, that you know who your partner is.
And do we have any other questions? I think Anthony had one.
What are the responsibilities of a teen father?
Well, first of all, the legal responsibilities are child support and financially supporting the child. And even if you're young and you're not working right now, that child support is going to keep growing. You know, it's just accumulating, and eventually you've got to pay it. So that when you do get a job, they can take part of your wages to pay for that child support and that back child support. They can take an income tax return from you. They can even suspend your driver's license if you're not paying your child support. Ultimately, you can even go to jail and be held in jail until you do pay your child support. But, you know, I think even more important than that, it's important to step up and be a dad. Because everyone deserves to have one, and it's important to take responsibility and really be a good dad to your child.
I got a question. You know, with all this Facebook, Twitter, text message, anything that you can send with technology, it's almost like a printed document. If you get caught in an instance, and it can be taken to litigation, can they bring up all your Facebook, Twitters, and can they use that against you?
They sure can. They absolutely can. I mean, you're absolutely right. When you put something out over the web, you might as well get a billboard, you know? And, yeah, law enforcement can use that against you. So it's important to remember that when you go on Facebook, it's not really private.
Thank you so much, Judge Libby. We really appreciate you being here.